Hey guys, welcome back to a very special video here on my YouTube channel. And today's the day, guys. Today's the day I finally announced my one-on-one coaching program that I've been, sort of privately giving people if they DM me on Twitter. I think a lot of people have actually been figuring it out and sort of understanding that I do coaching on the side. So it only makes sense to sort of give it out publicly. I've been getting like 5 to 10 DMs a day from all sorts of people from different regions. And I think that it only makes sense to like sort of tell everyone that I am doing this and sort of set it up in a way where it's very, very easy for you to book a session with me if you want it, right? Again, I have to emphasize this is completely your choice. This is not something I'm forcing you to do. If you want to continue just watching the free videos on YouTube, absolutely you can continue doing that. I will be continuing to put out quality content for free, daily uploading on YouTube, and YouTube is my priority. But to make a little bit of money on the side, this is something that I thought of, and I think most importantly, I'm able to continue to stay in the competitive scene in a very relevant way by coaching people. And the biggest thing that I can get out of this, honestly, is coaching someone that wants to go pro, bringing them from literally nobody into a pro player, and then having that on my resume be like, yo, look, like I did it properly as a coach. Here's an example. And I think that's the biggest thing I can get out of this. So very quickly, I'm just going to show you how you can book a session with me. It's very, very quick, super simple. You just go into the link in the description that says calendly.com/Zykoma, and it's my site right here. I'll just quickly explain the two options if you're curious about it. The 1 hour standard coaching option is just for you to sort of get with me, and I watch maybe 3, 4, or 5 different games of you and sort of explain what you're doing wrong. But more importantly, I get a good grasp of where you're standing at in terms of your skill level. But even more importantly, I get to know the pros and cons, the strengths and weaknesses of you as a player, and I can immediately find the fatal flaws of like what's holding you back right now, right? I can listen to your daily routine, I can listen to what you do day to day, I can hold you accountable and actually tell you the truth, like what's stopping you from being a pro and what's stopping you from being successful in this game. And I think that's something that a lot of people need, right? So there's that option. And then the 2 hour premium option is somewhere where you can go to sort of listen to tournament VOD review and also get the same benefit as the 1 hour VOD review, except you'll get a more completed picture and you get a more full idea of where you're standing at in Fortnite because of the fact that I'm able to VOD review all 10 games. I'm able to tell you your mistakes, where you're missing in terms of game sense, because I think that's absolutely more superior to being able to fight. I don't think that they're equally balanced, but either way, whole other topic we can go into. It's just a really good place for me to VOD review all 10 games out of a 3 hour session that you played in tournaments, and me to sort of tell you what you're doing wrong. So just to talk about prices really, really quickly, this is $60 for 1 hour. I do think that I'll sit at this price for a long time, but prices can change. So if you're watching this video maybe months later, this might not be the same price, but I do think that $60 is a good price to sit at until maybe the demand changes or something. I have no idea. Like, guys, honestly, I don't know what sort of response I'm going to get for this coaching. Like, if everyone's going to sign up, if no one's going to sign up, either way, it's fine, because it's sort of like a side thing for me. YouTube is my main priority. But either way, this is $60 for the 1 hour. I do offer a discounted price for the 2 hour. It is only $100 rather than $120. And I think that this is something that if you want to save a little bit of money, $100 is a good option. But either way, completely up to you. If you don't want to pay the money, that is completely fine, because look, again, you're getting completely free content on YouTube. This is something that you can completely stick with. You don't have to commit to anything. Again, I'm not offering a video sort of setup where I just post a sort of masterclass. That might be something I do down the road, but I don't want to do that now, because I do think that for someone to get better and really, really get good, there has to be sort of one-on-one interaction. And yes, I'm sort of taking up my time doing that, but I don't mind, because I get to see that fulfillment of seeing someone get better because of the fact that I'm tailoring my sort of advice to that one person. The main problem I had with doing video content and sort of putting a paywall on it is the fact that it's so general. And yes, it does help people learn. Yes, it's absolutely useful. But I do think that tailored coaching, where we hop in a call one-on-one and I watch your game specifically and tell you what you're doing wrong, not what everyone else is doing wrong. You specifically, what are you missing, right? Because not everyone is bad at fighting, not everyone is good at fighting, not everyone is missing this part of game set, not everyone is bad at endgame. Like, everyone's different. That's the lesson here, right? Not every player has the same pros and cons as other players, and for that to work successfully in a very effective way, you have to do one-on-one coaching. And that's why I chose this sort of option to sort of give to you guys. Again, it's completely your choice. You don't have to take it, but I do think it's a good way. If your goal is to be a tier 1 pro player in your region, then absolutely I can help you get there. That's the goal. And one thing to sort of note before I end this, right, is the fact that you can absolutely book anytime you want, but understand that it's EST time zone. So I think it'll actually fix on your end. Let's say you're from Europe and you come into this Calendly link. This should fix for your time zone. So there shouldn't be problems there, but just wanted to make sure you guys understood that there is a sort of time gap here. But either way, actually, final thing, I take everyone from any skill level. So if you feel like you're too like not that good or whatever, like doesn't matter. What I need from you is dedication and the willingness to improve, and that's all I care about, because I do really believe that I can take someone who's never played the game before, given enough time, obviously, take someone that's never played the game before and get them to a very, very high level with time, right? And with your willingness to succeed and your dedication. And I think that's absolutely my goal. I want to take someone to a tier 1 pro player, and that's sort of why I'm doing one-on-one coaching rather than just straight up masterclass or video content. And I know there's a bunch of ways to do it. That's not even the only way. You can write books, you can do Skillshare classes, like a whole bunch of stuff. But the first goal, honestly, is to change someone into a tier 1 pro. And honestly, I'm pretty close to doing that with some of my players and some of my students. But we are yet to hit that goal, guys. I do want to get there sometime and have that position, have that sort of resume as a coach to sort of prove to everyone that I do know how to coach properly and that I do have valuable lessons, and further improve my YouTube content from learning more about the game and keeping up. And this is a good way to do it, right? Varying very, very good, talented people, and even people that are more beginner. And I really believe I can help every single person that's watching this video. It really is up to you, right? It really is up to what you decide to do. Either way, if you guys have any specific questions about this coaching program, please just DM me on Twitter or ask it in the comments, and I will sort of get back to you and let you know what the answer for that question is. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Regular content continues tomorrow, and I think you guys will enjoy it either way. Thank you guys for supporting me all this way with all this this is honestly the best time that I've had on YouTube in terms of growth. Like, seriously, if you just look at the stats on my YouTube, it's been blowing up, guys. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me. And nevertheless, regardless, like, do not feel obligated to pay for this. This is an option, right? You guys are supporting me, and that's genuinely all I need, seriously. And I want to thank you guys for that. So really, really appreciate that. I think you guys will see continued success because I'm going to work hard on YouTube, and you guys will be proud to say that you were day ones of Zykoma before I hit 100K, 200K, and continue to move onwards in the Fortnite competitive scene, in the content creator scene, and eventually start streaming. I have a lot of plans, guys. Honestly, there's a never-ending list, but I think that you guys are going to be here for the ride. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.